Hey Gear Seekers, I'm Nick. I have this 5-year-old PC that I use for tinkering with stuff and testing server builds of things, and it's just a PC that I've been using for many years to do many different things. It was my main editing rig up until around 2016 when I switched over to X99. It was inside an old Corsair Carbide 400C, and I felt like it was time to breathe some new life into it and give it a little bit of a refresh for 2019. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that button right now and turn on that little bell to receive notifications. We upload basically every single day, so do yourself a big old favor and make sure you're subscribed. I don't know why I did that. I've never done that before. In this video, I'm gonna transplant my 2014 spec workstation that I still use for all of those weird kind of on the side projects into the NZXT H500. I'm gonna add some lighting, add an AIO, and liquid cool its Xeon powered heart. This is the 2014 transplant project. Let's get it. Pretty much a regular build video, except for the difference being that this hardware isn't current generation, and all I'm doing really is adding a few current generation bits to a 5-year-old system. And this system still kicks ass, so let's get building. Let's talk parts because I know you guys want to know. You guys always want to know what parts we use. The motherboard is the MSI Z97 Gaming 3. This board has been pretty rock solid over the years and has served me really well. I really like this board, so yeah. The CPU we used, well, the CPU we have is the Intel Xeon E3 1231V3. The 1231V3 is a quad-core 8-threaded CPU designed for a workstation class system but drops right into a desktop motherboard without having to use ECC memory. It performs pretty similar to the i7 4770, with the main difference being it doesn't have integrated graphics and it has a lower TDP. I decided that I wanted to upgrade the GPU from the MSI GTX 1050 Ti that I installed in the system in around 2017 to a more current generation ASRock Phantom Gaming RX 590 for a few reasons. The first reason being that the RX 590 is wildly easier to get running with a Hackintosh for some Hackintosh stuff that we've got planned, and on average it's around 120% more powerful, and also because I have a spare RX 590, so why the hell not? To cool the Xeon 1231V3, we used the Cooler Master ML240R RGB AIO cooler. We did an installation guide for Intel 11.5X boards with the ML360R, but it's pretty identical. So if you want to watch that installation guide, top right hand corner. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah, the top right hand corner. The RAM we're using is the same RAM that we had in there before, and it's 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance at 1866 megahertz. I bet you guys haven't heard a RAM frequency like that in a while. Lastly, the case. It's the NZXT H500. This is the exact H500 that we used for the White Knight Ryzen build that we did quite a while ago. Now, I've been holding on to this case for a permanent home for quite a while, and I've also been holding off on doing this transplant for a while, basically because we've been ridiculously busy. I often get asked about what case I think is the best bang for buck case for a budget build, and my answer is almost always the NZXT H500. It looks stunning, the airflow is pretty good, the build quality is exceptional, and for the price of only $70 US, I think it's a pretty outstanding deal. I've sung my praises about this case so much since I first bought it, and yeah, nothing has really changed. I still love this case, and I seriously cannot recommend this case enough. Obviously, if you're gonna build like a super high-end system, it's probably not gonna be the best case because the radiator support is pretty lackluster, but for a mid-range gaming PC or workstation, it's a pretty rock solid choice. It gets my thumbs up. If you guys are interested in any of the parts in this build, you can find links down below in the description. That's if the parts are still available because they're quite old, but all the newer ones, I'll put links down there for you guys. Also, if you want any of the music that I make featured in our videos, you can check out our Patreon. Yes, I make all the music as well. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, tell us what you hated about it. Once again, thank you so very much for watching. I'm your boy Nick with Gear Seekers. You peek, we seek. And seriously, it's a gorgeous looking PC. I really like it. We've got some really cool Hackintoshy projects coming. You guys know how I feel about Apple, but I think Hackintoshes are pretty cool.